Casual games are those games that you play just because. They aren't too hard or too complex. All they ask of you is to enjoy yourself and relax. You can focus if you want to, but that's not always necessary. As a result, casual games can be many different things. They could be simple platformers, puzzle games, farming sims, and everything in between. I don't often find myself playing these games, but when I do, I always have a great time. Whenever I feel like I need to wind down after a long day, I seek out these games. They pair well with a tired mind, and as such, make good company. One I find myself coming back to quite often is House Flipper. House Flipper is a home renovation sim developed by Empyrean, and a day before I wrote the script, it got a sequel. House Flipper tasks you with various different things, from cleaning up a dirty home to redecorating someone's winter cabin. There are upgrade points you can work towards that make things like cleaning or painting easier. These are fun to chase, but typically you just get the points as you go, your mind taken up by the simple bliss of cleaning and organizing. I've had some very fun moments where I've gone into a home with the express goal of making it as ridiculous as possible, which is always a great time, especially if you're streaming it with friends. House Flipper for me is the definition of a casual game. It's light, slow-paced, good fun. It's a great put on some music and get to work kind of game. All in all, I enjoy House Flipper. It's nothing too amazing, but it doesn't need to be. Despite the lack of things I have to say about it, there isn't anything that I would really say is bad. It has its frustrating moments, sure, but none of them ruin the game for me. All you have to do to enjoy it is sit back and relax, taking the time to enjoy yourself. And I enjoy myself most in my natural habitat, the arcade. Coin Game is all about the arcade, playing games and winning prizes, though there is so much more that you can do. You can go mini golfing, go to the amusement park, deliver pizzas, babysit kids, get hit by trucks, sell everything you own, go to the back of Spencer's, gamble your life savings away, harass local children, and play Dizzy Bird for 5 hours straight. There is so much going on. Coin Game is less of a game and more of a virtual experience, a space for you to wander around, exploring every last inch. Yet all it is are arcade games, ones that you've probably played in real life. That's what drew me to this game initially, memories of a time long gone, one where I would wait patiently every single year to go to the arcade, to play around at a kid's casino. The feeling isn't quite captured by Coin Game, but it gets pretty darn close. Sometimes when I'm feeling that call to play arcade games, I boot up Coin Game, then once I'm in, all I do is migrate to the games I played as a kid. That's one of Coin Game's biggest strengths as a casual game. It's not only relaxing, but it feeds into my nostalgia in a good way. It doesn't dangle it in front of my face like a lure. The games inside of Coin Game are very close to what you'd experience at a real arcade. Under one price and you get to keep it forever. Nothing can take it from you. It's a great game for sitting back and remembering how it feels to be in there, in the arcade in front of the machines. And if that isn't one of the most casual experiences you could have, then I don't know what is. What makes these past two games casual has mostly been their light nature and ease of use. Yet there is one more game I want to talk about that is neither of those things. One that sticks some thrill into the mix and takes you through a mystery fit for legend. This game being The Return of the Obra Dinn. The Return of the Obra Dinn is one of the most challenging casual games I have ever played. To give some background on it, The Return of the Obra Dinn was created by Lucas Pope, the same developer who made Papers, Please. The Return of the Obra Dinn is a murder mystery where you solve 60 different murders at the same time. You play as the chief inspector for insurance claims for the East India Trading Company. Your assignment is to investigate the Obra Dinn, a ship that washed up near Falmouth, England. The crew of the ship has disappeared, and figuring out what happened is your job. To aid in your investigation, you receive a book containing key info on the ship's voyage. You are also provided with a compass that allows you to see a snapshot of someone's death. Clues found in these visions allow you to solve the mystery of what happened aboard the Obra Dinn. The Return of the Obra Dinn isn't easy by any means. The general gameplay loop is easy, but the puzzle solving itself is where it departs. The Obra Dinn really requires you to think, to note things down and remember. Faces, names, small details, all of it is needed to solve this mystery. I found myself going from body to body, memory to memory, looking for one detail I remembered or one that I desperately needed to solve someone's fate. The game is mostly busy work, nothing too interesting if you want more action, but for me it's the perfect game. Something to wind down with, taking time to develop new skills and discover something new. Puzzles are incredibly interesting to me. Having such a big one contained on the Obra Dinn is amazing and has left me wanting more. This is one that I highly recommend if you are into murder mysteries and don't mind some of the tedium of busy work. Casual games really are just something else. Something to close your day with, something you can play with family or friends, something relaxing and at times heartwarming. But what if you're not into that kind of thing? What if you want more action, more violence, more bloodshed? What if you want to speed into an enemy, blowing their body apart, basking in the grotesque glory of ultimate aggression?
Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Time to get to work, 621.